friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you just a little happy gift that you could give a friend or neighbor, Sunday school teacher, something like that. You know, we all have those few people that we just want to give a little something to sometimes. Well, I come up with this idea about a week or so ago and thought I would share it with you. And what it basically is a Valentine sock bouquet. You know, this little bouquet can be as elaborate as you want it to be. I'm going to try to keep it as simple as I can just to show you that, you know, for $3 or $4, it can be quite impressive. So what I did is I picked up one of these Valentine mugs at the Dollar Tree. They were really cute this year. This is one of the cuter ones. I picked up that. Now, if you don't want to spend the dollar on that, you could always use a mason jar. They do sell some little flowers that kind of resemble baby's breath. And they had lots of different choices of Valentine socks. They had red ones. They even had some little pink zebra ones. But the way we twist them up, you know, you're basically just going to see the main color, which is red. So I do have $3 invested in that. And the rest of the stuff to kind of finish it off is basically just some supplies that you probably already have at home. To fill the mug up, I'm just going to use some paper shreds from my gift wrapping stash, some curling ribbon, a piece of styrofoam to stick in the cup. And as far as the stems for the roses, now these are just some of the little shish kebab sticks from the kitchen. Now you could just paint these green if you had green paint and just stick them in the sock roses, or ideally if you had some of this floral tape, this would work the best. This is kind of, it's not very sticky. You kind of stretch it and it sticks on itself, but it really finishes off the sock and the stem to make it look like a rose. And you can pick this up at Walmart for a couple dollars. Now anytime you're doing any kind of, you know, outdoor gardening pots or even flower arrangement in general, there's kind of a rule of thumb. It's called fillers, spillers, and thrillers. And what I mean by that is that usually you always have something to fill your container, and then you usually have something to kind of spill over, and then you want something to kind of give you some height. And that kind of visually pleases your container. We're going to fill the mug with the baby's breath and a couple roses. I'm going to take some of this curling ribbon and kind of hang it off of the handle, which is kind of going to be my spiller. And then for my little thriller, to give it a little height, I just kind of looked through my stash. I found these little curly cues that were part of some Christmas decorations. It's those little sticks that people usually stick in the top of their Christmas tree. Or I just took a piece of white wire, wrapped around a pencil, and that gives me like a little whimsy curly cue. Or even just look through your stash and see if you have, you know, just something just to kind of give it a little height. And then I'm going to set the camera up and show you how I'm going to construct the little sock roses. Now first I'm going to show you just a quick way to do it if you don't have the floral tape, and there's no right or wrong way. It's very forgiving and you can keep doing it till you get your rose looking like you want. Alright, so you see that the one side has the heel in it and the top side doesn't. It's just all the pink. So that's going to be the top of our rose. Going to put the toe of your sock between two fingers. Leave just a little bit because you're going to need that little extra bit of sock in a few minutes. Just wrap it around my two fingers, kind of snuggle, just like that. And I'm just going to pull it off my fingers and then just cup it like that. And then I'm going to reach down in there and get that little pink toe that it was hanging over, and I'm just going to do an extra little twist like that, and that will give me a little bit of a rosebud look. Okay, you can just kind of play with it till you get, you know, that rose look you want. Twist it, pull it, kind of tug it, you know, till it looks rose-like. Here we are, and I just secured it with a little pin. And then if you don't have the floral tape, that's when you're just going to stick your stick down in there in the center of the bottom, and then you will probably have to tie a little piece of ribbon or something at the base of the flower, you know, some little curling ribbon or just whatever you have, just to secure it onto the stick, because it will stay on the stick a little better. But you can see that that does resemble a rosebud. Now to do the red rose, I'm just going to stick the toe between my fingers, wrap it around my two fingers, pull it off, and reach down there and find that toe. Give it an extra little twist and a tug. And keeping it in your fingers, that's when you're going to stick your stick in there. You've got to do a tight circle on your sock just to kind of get it going. And then just work your way, making sure the tape is sticking onto each other. Stretch it, makes it stickier. Alright, and then once you work your way down to the stick is when you can just twirl it and it works its way down the stick. And I see I missed a little spot. I can go back, take a piece of tape, and it's just sticky enough where it does stick onto each other. I can cover up the little spot I missed. You get the idea. So that is how you use the floral tape, but you see that does give it a little more finished look and a little bit more rose appearance if you use the floral tape. All right, so let's go down and fill up our coffee cup with the rest of the stuff. I came downstairs and I got all my little baby's breath cut off of the stalk. And here's my roses ready to stick in there. And so I went ahead and just stuck some styrofoam in my coffee mug. I'll put some of my shreds in here. Cover my styrofoam. Go ahead and stick my roses in there. We want one on each side. Friends, my house is so dark and gloomy inside. I had to come outside and give you a better view of the true colors going on here. But I just love the way it turned out. I love this little $3 thinking of you Valentine gift. What my favorite thing about the whole little project is it's one of a kind. You can personalize these to suit the recipient. You could even add some little candies on a stick or whatever you want to add to the arrangement. I hope you'll take this idea and do something with it. Spread a little love this Valentine's season, and I appreciate you watching. Bye-bye.